to another market update video. Today is September 18th. Wow, that's incredible. That's actually really sad that the summer's gone. It just hit me how late in this September we already are. The market, I haven't actually been able to look at this too much. I looked at it prior to this video so I can have things to discuss with you all. It's still before market open on Friday. This video is probably going to get out later in the day. There's some stuff I want to look at, such as like Snow, the recent IPO, and the new IPO coming out is Unity Software. But let's start just looking at the broad market, talking about it, and then we'll dive into deeper stuff. QQQ fell below on yesterday. Wow, it actually got hit really hard yesterday. Wow. And today it looks like it's kind of pushing above. It's holding at this like 267 level. The SPY is kind of doing the same. It fell below all-time highs, and yeah, I guess nothing really to look at there. I added a position in Google. My price is 1540, right around here, and you can see I'm already down, but I don't know if it's FOMO, but I want to get into the tech space, even though it's already up a significant amount of money. I like Google too as a company. I want it to be my portfolio. Let's just hope the market doesn't crumble and collapse, but at least in the tech space. Some other things that were interesting, gold and silver. I don't think so. Yeah, let's look at gold and silver, I guess. So gold actually broke above this like channel a couple days ago, but then it actually fell back and didn't hold above. And it kind of is now, but it's not really showing that strong support that I feel like it should be. Silver, pretty much the same. It's I think I'm leaning towards this is gonna break out more than it's gonna break down. You just feel it, or I feel it. I feel like look at this, you cannot break it below this like 2450 level, something about it, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I still have my position in space. We're still down, or I'm still down like 5% or something. I did not add more, because I don't want to buy here, I'd rather buy down here, and it didn't give me the opportunity yet. AMD is actually at a pretty good price, but now that I'm exposed to Google, I'm not sure. I want to take on extra tech risk now that just the state the market is in. I'm not too sure. I think it's less probable I'm going to take this trade, even though I've been talking about it for a while. It's just, I mean, it looks pretty good, right? We hit down here, hit a lower low, kind of catch here, then another lower low. I mean, that actually doesn't sound that good, but it's all around this price, about 75.50, and it keeps kind of holding above. Something's not here that I like. I can't say what. I think it's just because I took the position in Google, or I started a position, and I don't want to overexpose myself into tech. I also took a small position in MTA. I just want some more exposure, and I've been looking at this for a while, and it's already had some crazy run up. I was looking down here too, and I make a lot of bad decisions, all trading at the wrong times. But I still think this has got a lot of room to go higher. I think it has a nice pullback consolidation period, and that's why I hopped in. MTA is a metal royalty company, and I think they're not one of the largest, but they're pretty profitable. Let's go through some other stuff. ACB has earnings. Honestly, I don't know why I'm watching this. This is kind of just a mess. AMD, we looked at Etsy, and I just have it on there. Yeah, it kind of looks like it already broke out. This is a minor FSM. It kind of looks like it's gonna fill this gap up to $9 or something. Right now it's like almost 8, and $9 is some kind of subpart. These are weekly candles, 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks held above, and all these weeks have been slapped down. That's a pretty heavy resistance. Okay, look at is that right there? That's a dividend. So yesterday, 9/17, they announced the KGC announced that they would be doing a 3-cent dividend to pay quarterly dividends. They are a mining company. Isn't that this whole mining space, guys? It's growing. It's pretty incredible that, or at least I'm witnessing it. They have not had a dividend since 2013, so about 6 years, 7 years. Yeah, that's pretty big that they're announcing a dividend. And again, we see all these other companies too. Sorry, I'm bouncing to the charts. We got NEM, KL. They're all these gold miners now have dividends, or at least some version of dividend. Even though it's tiny, I think it's important to notice the change that's happening. And the dividend is a way to reward shareholders when a company's profitable. And these companies, they have the money flowing through them, as well as the balance sheets, the strong balance sheets to support all this. I still think this has got so much room to grow, but I'm pretty biased, obviously, if you can tell. Anyway, let's continue. Why is that on? Southwest Airlines actually broke above this trend line. I guess Monday, the 16th, 2 days ago, and yesterday it fell below, and it looks like it's holding above. This, I'm probably not going to take a position, but this was something I was looking for, either to come back down here or break above and hold, and it is holding. It looks like a next major resistance, if it decides to, not major, but it's a decent resistance, is around here. That's a pretty big move. It'll probably get stopped at like $50 or 45 something, sorry, not $50. I'm just not a big fan of, I don't know, I don't have too much portfolio allocation to put some other things right now, but I think for a little trade this could be good. Okay, sorry, let's get into the heat of what we actually want to talk about, not Rocket Mortgage. I actually do like the position Rocket Mortgage is in right now. 1 standard deviation, we have about like 40 days of data, maybe like 30, I don't know. It looks to be a decent value trade buy, but I don't think I know enough to buy this. So Snow is a recent IPO. It happened 2 days ago, the 16th. There's not really enough data for me to trade it at all. It was supposed to open up at 135, right? And it ended up opening up actually at 245, which is ridiculously overpriced. And then goes all the way up to 320. I get slapped down, and now it's kind of having this fade period where, I don't know. Basically, this thing is one of the most overpriced, over-evaluated companies ever. When it was initially going to trade, I think at the 135 price, it was valued at 70 times sales, or maybe this is the price at 70 times, not sales, 70 times revenue. That is so expensive. That is so they're not only they don't even have to make the money. They just how much money they're coming in, 70 times that 70 times, or PE of 70 is overpriced. 70 times revenue it could literally be infinitely overpriced if they don't even make a lot of money. This is exactly like CRM. I mean, great company, but it's so overpriced, and the market expectation is so high that it's not a value for me or anywhere at these prices at all. And that's the thing, you have to assess the value for yourself. But I think this is my opinion about people who trade or are investing at these levels. If you're like, yeah, I'm gonna invest in this new IPO company, 70 times sales at this price, like 250, bro, I don't think why would you buy that? You can buy Pepsi right now. Pepsi's a pretty good company. It's got a dividend. It's got XYZ. It's got good history, prices, and it's probably trading at 20 PE. They make money. They do stuff, and I get it. It's all in the hype. How much could it appreciate? But what do we learn from history is that in the dot-com bubble, this is the last time evaluations were like this, and that was about exactly 20 years ago. I think it's definitely looking similar to that. I did not trade then, however, you can just go back in history and look at gives higher confidence in the company being good. It has a good management team, but man, it's just expensive. It's hard for me to see value. Maybe you see value, that's different, that's okay. But just for me, I don't see value. But if you do, let me know what you see, because I always like to hear different people's opinions, especially when they're contrary to mine. But yeah, anyway, this thing's very overvalued. I'm not touching this. I'll trade it though. I need more data to trade. 2 days of data is not enough. Maybe a week at most, or at minimum, but yeah, Unity, there's nothing gonna be showing here. I think they report, they report today. Unity is basically this like platform, I think not only do they make their own game, but you can build games and stuff within this platform. I think it's got potential. I think it's a good company. I think I've definitely played games made on this platform. If you're interested, always check out their website for more information. Do I want to invest in this company? I don't invest in any IPOs or whatever, but I think was it I don't know if Fortnite was actually made on this or not. So I guess these are some of the games that were made on it. Coco VR, Escape from Tarkov was made on. That's pretty cool. Battle. I guess kind of what I'm getting at with this though, is this a company to invest in? For me, no, because I like the gaming space. I like the esports space. I don't know what I don't like. What don't I like about this? I think it just needs more time. To me, it sounds like a software company that sells the platform and the software in which creators can design their own thing. To me, that has a good amount of competition. And I don't see that billion. I think they're valuing it at, let's go back, sorry. They're valuing it at above $1.8 billion. Unity plan to issue 25 million shares at $52 per share. Stuff happened. Unity claimed in its prospectus that its software is witnessing around 3 billion downloads a month with over 1.5 million active users. Here's the thing. I don't know about that. I mean, I always like to be skeptical, but 1.5 million active users. So 1.5 million active users, 3.7, about 3 billion downloads. Let's go back to their thing. Okay, here we go. So they have about, what they say, 1.5 million monthly active users. So let's say, let's say this $3,200 a month, right? But times 12, $2,400 a year. Times that by 1.5. So in revenue, that's about 3.6. Did I get that right? $3.6 billion. Just on at least, if that's what they're claiming, on monthly revenue. They also said they have a bunch of, that's for business. Okay, hold on. Assuming that people are paying a minimum of that, but they're not. They have free stuff for people, students. I think this is important. You always want to have a free platform for people to learn and be accustomed to the software. Revenue or funding less than 100K. Okay, so right off the bat, most of their monthly users is basically free people. But that's almost fine, or that has its purpose, because I think it's just the way the world is working. You use free platforms, you get used to them, then eventually you make money with them and you pay. So this number that I just did is completely useless. They also have a bunch of downloads, which, what is considered a download, right? A download could be like a game download. Is it one of these downloads? Because 1.5, I think they said 1.5 billion, around 3 billion downloads a month. To me, that could be almost anything. That could be a wide range of things. Anyway, I think I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm not financial dude. You know, there's no reason for me to be doing all these numbers. I'd rather look at the price to see what people are buying it at and find a way to do it. But yeah, I'm not investing in this company just because I don't see a purpose. I wish them the best and stuff, you know, but again, we're gonna play the price action. We're gonna watch. Actually, it's 9:22 in the morning right now. Snowflake is heating it up. I don't know. Rocket Mortgage is looking kind of spicy to me at these prices. It's at 1 standard deviation, kind of matching kind of little with this like trend line area. Although this candle is very unsupportive of that decision at this price. Tough to say. But I don't know. I might take a little chill pill from the market. I haven't been doing too well. September is a pretty hard month historically. Just because, and again, the election this year is coming up. A lot of things might be happening. So, anyway, let me know if you guys are investing in Snowflake or Unity and your reasons why I'm doing so. I don't have any reasons to do so. But let's trade them when the price action gives us something to work with. Or I'm going to be trading them once it does. I'm definitely going to be watching Unity when it opens up. The IPO. Definitely not trading it. Actually, no. I'll just see what happens after the market, right? I'm not really good at trading IPOs. But there's so many of them recently, and there's some pretty cool companies that it's fun, you know. Just gotta be cautious. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.